Right now, at this very moment, your dog is doing something incredible that you've probably never noticed. They're protecting you. Not just when a stranger knocks on the door, not just when they bark at the mailman. I'm talking about subtle, silent behaviors that happen every single day, behaviors that most owners completely miss. In fact, sign number 4 is something your dog does so quietly, so naturally, that you might have seen it 1,000 times without realizing your dog was literally putting themselves between you and danger. And sign number 7. It's going to change the way you look at your dog forever, because it proves that your dog would sacrifice their own life for yours. Stay until the end, because I'm also going to reveal the ancient wolf instinct behind these behaviors, and why your dog sees you as the most important member of their pack. Welcome back to Canine Insight, where we decode the secret language of dogs using science and psychology. Here's something most people don't understand. Dogs are not just pets. For thousands of years, they evolved alongside humans as protectors and guardians. That protective instinct is hardwired into their DNA, but modern dogs don't always protect in obvious ways. They've developed subtle behaviors that fly completely under our radar. Before we dive into these 7 signs, if you're passionate about understanding your dog on a deeper level, take a second to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It helps more dog lovers discover this content, and it allows me to keep creating videos like this for you. Now let's get into it. Today I'm going to open your eyes to 7 secret signs that your dog is protecting you. And once you see them, you'll never unsee them again. Let's begin with sign number 1, the position check. Have you ever noticed that your dog always seems to know where you are in the house? You move from the living room to the kitchen, and somehow they're already there. You go upstairs and within minutes they follow. Most owners think their dog is just clingy or wants attention, but that's not what's happening at all. Your dog is conducting position checks, a sophisticated security behavior inherited directly from wolves. In a wolf pack, certain members are designated as guardians. Their job is to constantly monitor the location of vulnerable pack members. They maintain visual or auditory awareness at all times. Your dog is doing the exact same thing with you. Watch what happens when your dog can't find you. They don't casually look around. Their ears perk up, their body tenses. They move with purpose, checking room by room until they locate you. That's not neediness. That's a guardian doing their job. Studies show that dogs check on their owners more frequently when the owner is sick, stressed, or emotionally upset. They sense when you're vulnerable, and they increase their surveillance accordingly. So the next time your dog follows you to the bathroom for the 100th time, don't be annoyed. Understand what they're really saying. I need to know you're safe. That's my job. Sign number 2, the body block. This is one of the most instinctive protective behaviors in the canine world, and your dog is probably doing it multiple times a day without you realizing. The body block is when your dog physically positions themselves between you and a perceived threat. It can be subtle, just a slight shift in position, or it can be obvious, your dog literally stepping in front of you. But here's what most owners miss. Dogs don't just body block against obvious threats like strangers or other dogs. They body block against things you don't even perceive as threats. A car driving by too fast. A person walking behind you on the sidewalk. A shadow that moved unexpectedly. Your dog noticed it, assessed it as potentially dangerous, and repositioned themselves to protect you, all in a fraction of a second. This behavior comes directly from pack protection instincts. In the wild, wolves form a physical barrier around vulnerable pack members when danger approaches. The strongest wolves position themselves on the outside, facing the threat. Your dog is doing the same thing. They're saying, if something comes for you, it has to go through me first. This behavior appears in all dogs regardless of breed or size. Yes, even your tiny Chihuahua is trying to body block for you. They don't know they're small. In their mind, they're a wolf protecting their pack. The next time you're on a walk and someone approaches, watch your dog's position. Do they shift to put themselves between you and the approaching person? Do they angle their body to see both you and the potential threat? If yes, your dog is actively protecting you. Sign number 3, the perimeter patrol. You know how your dog sniffs everything on walks? Every tree, every fire hydrant, every random spot on the sidewalk? Most owners think their dog is just being a dog, enjoying the smells, maybe looking for a place to pee, but there's something much deeper happening. Your dog is conducting a security sweep. When dogs sniff on walks, they're gathering intelligence. They can detect what animals have been in the area, how recently they were there, their size, their sex, their health status, and even their emotional state. A dog's nose contains up to 300 million olfactory receptors, compared to about 6 million in humans. They're using this superpower to assess threats in your environment. Think about it from your dog's perspective. They're walking through territory that could contain predators, rival dogs, or other dangers. Their job is to identify these threats before they become a problem. This is why dogs often stop suddenly and sniff intensely at seemingly random spots. They've detected something noteworthy. They're processing this information and determining, is this a threat to my human? Research found that dogs sniff more intensely and for longer periods when they detect the scent of unfamiliar dogs or humans. They're paying extra attention to unknown entities, potential threats. Watch what your dog does after an intense sniffing session. They often look back at you, making eye contact. This is a check-in behavior. They're saying, I found something. I'm monitoring it. Are you okay? Your dog isn't just enjoying a walk. They're escorting you through potentially dangerous territory, gathering intelligence and ensuring your safe passage. That's not a pet. That's a bodyguard. Sign number 4, the alert ears. This is perhaps the most constant, most overlooked protective behavior your dog performs. And once I explain it, you'll start noticing it everywhere. Dogs have incredibly sensitive hearing. They can hear frequencies up to 60,000 Hz, while humans max out at 20,000. They can also hear sounds at 4 times the distance humans can. This means your dog is hearing things you can't. Constantly. All day. All night. And here's what they're doing with that information. They're monitoring for threats. Watch your dog right now, or the next time you're sitting together. Notice their ears. Even when they seem relaxed, even when they're half asleep, their ears are moving, rotating, adjusting. They're like little satellite dishes, constantly scanning the environment for sounds. When your dog hears something noteworthy, you'll see a subtle change. The ears perk up or rotate toward the sound. The head might tilt slightly. The eyes might shift. Most of the time they process the sound, determine it's not a threat, and go back to relaxing. This happens dozens, maybe hundreds of times a day. And you never notice because they handle it so quietly, so efficiently. But they're working. They're always working. Studies show that dogs are more alert to sounds that occur near their owners. If you're in the living room and a sound comes from the front of the house, your dog will react more strongly than if the same sound came from the back, away from you. They're not just monitoring the environment. They're monitoring your environment. They're listening for anything that might threaten you. And at night, while you sleep completely vulnerable, your dog's ears are still working, still scanning, still protecting. You have a 24/7 security system and you didn't even know it. Sign number 5, the stranger assessment. Have you ever noticed that your dog reacts differently to different people? Some visitors they greet warmly, others they seem suspicious of, even if the person seems perfectly friendly to you. Many owners scold their dogs for this. Be nice. They're a friend, but your dog might be picking up on something you're not. Dogs are incredibly perceptive readers of human body language and emotional states. They can detect micro-expressions, subtle changes in posture, variations in voice tone, and even chemical changes in human sweat that indicate stress, fear, or aggression. When your dog meets someone new, they're conducting a rapid threat assessment. They're asking, is this person safe for my human? And here's the remarkable thing. Dogs are often right. A study found that dogs can accurately identify people who are untrustworthy or have negative intentions toward their owners. Dogs were less likely to accept treats from people who had previously refused to help their owners. Dogs remember who treats their humans well and who doesn't, and they adjust their behavior accordingly. This is why your dog might growl at someone who seems perfectly nice. They might be detecting something, a subtle hostility, a hidden nervousness, a dishonest intention, that your human senses miss. There's an old saying, if my dog doesn't like you, I probably won't either. There might be more wisdom in that than we realized. When a stranger approaches, watch your dog's body language. Are they positioning themselves to observe? Are they making eye contact with the stranger, then checking back with you? Are they tense, ready to react? These are signs of active threat assessment. Your dog is evaluating this person and preparing to protect you if necessary. Trust your dog's judgment. They're seeing things you can't. We're past the halfway point now, and if you're finding this valuable, I'd really appreciate it if you hit that like button. It takes 1 second, but it makes a huge difference in helping other dog owners find this video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, join the Canine Insight family, so you don't miss our weekly videos on understanding your dog better. Now let's continue with sign number 6, the sacrifice position. This is where we see the true depth of your dog's protective instinct, and it's something that happens every single night. Pay attention to where your dog sleeps. Many dogs choose to sleep in doorways, at the foot of the bed, or in hallways. Positions that might seem random or inconvenient, but they're not random at all. Your dog is sleeping in a strategic position. They're placing themselves between you and potential entry points, doorways, stairs, windows. They're creating a living alarm system, and more than that, a first line of defense. If something comes through that door in the middle of the night, it will encounter your dog before it reaches you. Your dog knows this. They've chosen this position deliberately. This behavior is directly inherited from wolves. In a wolf pack, certain members sleep on the perimeter of the group, facing outward, while more vulnerable members sleep in the protected center. The perimeter wolves are the first to detect danger, and the first to confront it. Your dog is volunteering for perimeter duty every single night. But here's the part that gets me emotional. By sleeping in these positions, your dog is accepting risk. They're saying, if danger comes, I will face it first. I will give you time to wake up, to react, to escape, even if it costs me. This isn't trained behavior. You didn't teach your dog to do this. It's pure instinct, pure love, pure loyalty. If you have multiple people in your household, notice whose door your dog sleeps nearest to. Often it's the person they perceive as most vulnerable. Children, elderly family members, or the person they're most bonded to. That's not coincidence. That's your dog saying, this is the one I protect. And finally, sign number 7, the eyes of vigilance. This is the most profound sign of all, and it's happening right in front of you, every single day. Your dog watches you, not just occasionally, constantly. When you're cooking, they're watching. When you're working, they're watching. When you're sad, when you're happy, when you're stressed, they're watching. Most owners interpret this as their dog wanting something: food, attention, a walk. But research tells us something different. A landmark study found that dogs have evolved a specific muscle around their eyes that wolves don't have. This muscle allows dogs to maintain prolonged eye contact with humans in a way that wolves cannot. Why would evolution select for this trait? Because eye contact is how dogs monitor their humans. When your dog watches you, they're reading your emotional state. They're checking for signs of distress. They're looking for cues that you might need them. And here's the profound part. When dogs and humans make eye contact, both species experience a surge of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This is the same hormone that bonds mothers to their babies. It's the chemical signature of love. Your dog isn't just watching you. They're loving you, actively, constantly, with every glance. But there's a protective element too. Dogs who are closely bonded to their owners show increased vigilance when their owner displays signs of stress or fear. Their watching intensifies. They move closer, they become more alert. They're saying, I see that something is wrong. I'm here, I'm ready. Your dog is watching over you, in every sense of the phrase. And here's the truth that ties all 7 signs together. Your dog doesn't see you as their owner. They don't see you as their master. They see you as their pack, their family, their purpose. Every position check, every body block, every perimeter patrol, every alert ear twitch, every stranger assessment, every strategic sleeping position, every watchful gaze, it all comes from the same place. Love, pure, unconditional, ancient love. A love that says, I will protect you, I will watch over you, I will put myself between you and danger. Not because I have to, because you are mine. And I am yours. So there you have it, 7 signs your dog is secretly protecting you that you probably never noticed. Let's recap. Sign 1. The position check, constantly tracking your location. Sign 2. The body block, physically positioning between you and threats. Sign 3. The perimeter patrol, conducting security sweeps on every walk. Sign 4. The alert ears, monitoring sounds 24/7. Sign 5. The stranger assessment, evaluating every new person you meet. Sign 6. The sacrifice position, sleeping strategically to protect you. And sign 7. The eyes of vigilance, watching over you with love and alertness. Now I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these signs have you noticed in your dog. I read every single comment, and I'd love to know. Tonight, watch your dog. Really watch them. Notice where they position themselves. Notice where their ears point. Notice how they look at you. You'll never see them the same way again. If this video opened your eyes to something new about your dog, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow and reach more dog lovers who need to see this. Subscribe to Canine Insight and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. We post new content every week that will help you understand and connect with your dog on a deeper level. Thank you so much for watching. Give your protector an extra hug today. They've earned it. I'll see you in the next video.